weed in the air. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. Good green broke down like always. And I got dab smears on that. I keep a blunt in my mouth all day. It always burn. Hydro is what I'm spilling in it. Make sure that it's filled up. There's a lot of terpenes about to seal in it. And try to add more before I seal it up. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. I smoke a lot of weed. It keeps me way high. Whenever I twist, I grab 2 blunts and roll them at the same time. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. Put it in the cloud, I'll be there. Putting hella weed in the air. I take a fucked up blunt out the pack. Don't for real, it don't matter what it look like. Long as I can put my weed in it and it still hold it. I smoke them to the bottom when I twist it up. I just gotta get it pullin'. When my bag gets low, I pick some more up. And keep doing what I'm doing.
Thanks for rolling up. See what more you need a certified pothead. Smoking on one of my morning list and shit. Just got that recorded and reviewed about the boat shit. The other day, they recorded the review for the OG Woods and shit that Big with it. Problems with, man. I have to say, bro, I had some problems with that junk too. He's trying to get it to
smell like Lord have mercy. Everything around me smell like Doja. I'ma smoke on these blunts that alone as the cold. Always and non-stop, my habits ridiculous. Got a new batch and it smells like licorice. Holiday smoke everywhere that I go. How many am I smoking? You already know. If my high ain't extreme, then I keep puffing.
We're going to watch a video of favorite Periscope films. Now they collect old footage and shit from all kinds of shit. So we got a video from 1957, an anti-drug police training film joint. We gonna be taking a look at today. We watch some archival footage and shit. Periscope is where you want to go, bro. Let's go ahead and jump into this, bro, while we spark up the rest of this OG Woods and shit. Speed this up a little bit. Goofballs and tea. Goofballs and tea. What's tea? Goofballs is what? Is those bennies? Or is those the meth joints? College problem today has much room beyond the scope of small, specializes for meet the crime effect. Research must be able to understand all facets of the problem. This police every contribution to the story fixing the facts to authentic case which have particular accidents. All procedures and methods of detection and arrest have been taken from enforcement files. They are tried and tested. Marijuana, heroin, equipment, and other articles shown all part of actual emergency official investigation. Especially with the acknowledgement made to Joyce Oh, she is snitch. They try Joyce R. That probably ain't even her first name. You want your pictures of this lady? Oh, you should know the truth. The truth shall make you free. California?
This is a story with many facets. Very twisting side channels lead to the central core and current. Often it is considered a city story. But this is a misconception, for parts of it frequently reach into small towns and villages. This is a story of a problem that knows no boundaries. It spreads beyond city limits and county lines. It crosses state borders without discrimination. And parts of it stretch past the into the
wide open, bro.
Thus, part of the story is here. Sometimes disconnected, apparently having no relation to other parts of the story, another facet may show itself here.
Oh shit! Oh shit! See, I ain't even know this was gonna be a murder. I know he was dealing with a murder. I thought he was looking at. Now I mean, like. I don't know what the hell I thought he was looking at. I didn't know he was dealing with a murder though. I ain't really gonna see what we got.
Be here.
Liquor store next to a barber shop. Where is this? Where is this at? This got to be in the hood, bruh.
And still another part here.
I forgot I sped this shit up. I'm about to say these niggas dancing fast. But
yet, as seemingly independent as each episode may be, they all lead toward the central theme, toward one end.
Hold on. Hold on, right?
And still another part here.
All right, now if this nigga like watch how this nigga moving, right? Everybody else is
yet as seemingly independent as each episode may be, they all lead toward the central
Why
theme.
Are these two slow
toward one end. Hooked. A monkey on her back. Pothead. Junkie. Height.
That's Joyce.
There's no short her. They all add up to the same thing. And she knows better than anyone what they really mean.
What they mean, bro?
A fix, a few grams of narcotics, is the sole object and purpose in life. But this end must have a beginning. Somewhere between this room and this stage, beyond, the ideas, the drives, and the emotions that will lead toward the end are molded. But in the beginning, God created man in his own image. Strong.
Yeah, that baby got a big head.
Sound in mind and body. And the body begins to grow.
Hold on. That baby gonna be the one that turns into Joyce art.
And the mind takes form and learns. But sometimes there are defects in the pattern of learning. Errors, misunderstandings, and many times negligence. Young minds.
So hold on. So the wife complaining to the husband is a defect in learning?
And emotions are held firm by love, a picture of security. They cannot understand the complexities of life. It is the duty of the adult to introduce these complexities with a careful teaching hand. They must always remember that reason is the gift of adulthood, which youth has not yet learned. Life just as they see it, and they react to those feelings. Thus, now a problem has taken root, and a beginning is established. No single incident makes a problem.
So Joyce R. heard her parents arguing, so now she's going to go get on some goofballs? Is that what we got happening around here?
They are born of many errors.
motherfuckers go in the house and say mother? Have you ever went into the house and said mother? I'm going out and say only called my mom. I've never called my mom mother. That might have been some 57 shit, like some shit from the 50s. The 50s, you might have been like mother, sister, brother. I never called my brother, like my leg. You better call my sister, like nigga. I never called my mom anything other than mom. It was always mom. I never called my mom mother. Like that shit sound weird in a bit, bruh.
Mother! Sorry, I won't be able to get home for dinner again tonight. Forgot about the club meeting. Plenty in the refrigerator. Father called. He'll be home next week. See you tomorrow.
Father called. He'll be home next week. What? 1957 was. If you got letters like that, yo, I'm not gonna be home till late as fuck. You got food in the bitch. Dad, out. I'll see you tomorrow. What? How old is this child supposed to be? 16 is not, I mean, like I was doing that at 16. Not a project.
Mother.
Oh, you ball that shit up? Your mom gonna whoop your ass. What is those? You got weeds in the house? You sneaking in some weeds? Oh, you about to get your ass whooped.
Time. These hours unfold into days.
That
weeks,
wasn't even hours.
Years, in which the young
That was even hours alone. Like she just got whole red note and immediately lit up. That was hours.
mind probes and experiments with life. Youth is hungry and eager to grow into the cherished dream of adulthood. But left to itself, that growth is unchanneled. The adult tools are available, but without the guiding hand to teach their proper use. To the young person, the mere use of these adult tools symbolizes the arrival into the grown-up world. A dream world where dependency is ended and loneliness can be conquered.
Oh, that was a
and they find they can make their own experience.
And they get all the way drunk.
And adding appeal to the situation, the unsupervised adolescent playing the make-believe role of adult easily finds companions to join in the game and perhaps introduce new rules.
Oh, so now she's got a whole ass shindig jumping off. That's how I start. If Bob leave you a letter, say she ain't gonna be home, then you not me, you got weeds in the house, liquor, and then the whole group of motherfuckers over there, not me, dancing the jig all through the nighttime. I feel
game, there is likely advanced into even more forbidden drugs. Narcotics addiction frequently follows a pattern of gradual addiction to different drugs.
What the fuck is those?
Often the introduction comes in the form of a goofball. These are barbiturates. Ones in common use are Seconal, Nembutal, and Luminol. These are legitimate medications when prescribed.
Now they getting on. Now they getting on the horse, bro. These are those bennies. Now I mean we didn't watch it like a couple what was it, a couple months ago. We didn't watch the joint on goofballs and bennies. These is
by a physician. He understands their use and potential dangers, especially to those who may have an allergy toward any or all of them. Here, an untrained youth dispenses them to persons about whom he knows nothing. Barbiturates are sedative hypnotics with fixed effects. To help offset the sedative effect, barbiturates sometimes taken in conjunction with amphetamine, such as benzedrine and dexedrine. These are opposites, and the body fights to remain normal. Instinct or a natural fear of drugs may inhibit the user in making the initial experiment. But those adept in their use of drugs understand this fear and make a... They may comfort or deride the novice. But whatever the method, the purpose and desire is to bring another member into the illicit fold.
Yo, goofballs and Benny, like those even still on the market.
The situation is expanded. It is no longer simply a family problem, a community or social problem. Although it is all of these things, it is now also an enforcement problem. Not only for specially trained agents, but for every field officer. Narcotics are associated with a wide variety of crimes. Robbery, homicide, burglary. The annals report that over 75% of all crimes today are in some way motivated by drug use.
Somebody slapped. Oh, you see that? That was a hell of a slap.
The symptoms of barbiturate addiction are slow, confused thinking and defective judgment, emotional instability, lack of coordination in walking, tremors and involuntary oscillation of the eyes, with the inability to hold a fixed position.
What's going on here?
The question that must be answered is why this situation arose. Yet, light is on the symptoms, not the cause. Primary attention is on the condition of the house, the material loss, the opinions of neighbors. The tirade storms on without sympathy or understanding, thrusting cruel barbs into already opened wounds. But this time, the barbs have been dulled. The pain is eased.
Yep.
The goofball has won a friend.
Look where we're at until the day.
She has found a crutch to see her through her difficulties instead of facing up to them and coping with them. The goofball worked, and in time she may be ready to try something better.
What do you mean?
Jive, Mary, Grifo, grass, hay.
Okay.
Technically, it's cannabis sativa.
Now we involved.
Common name, marijuana. It grows 4 to 20 feet in height. The fruit, resembling seeds, appear at the tip. The plant is cut, and the fruit and vegetation in this area is used to produce a narcotic cigarette. After the plant has matured, it is topped. That is, the usable portions cut off. The leaves are then stripped and dried. Drying is generally done under the eaves of a building or a similar area where the heat will be intense, yet not in direct sunlight. The marijuana leaf, pointed at both ends, are characterized by the serrated edges. Tiny hairs and resin on the leaf make it sticky to the touch.
Whatever, fast, bro. Let's count the goddamn fingers on
direct sunlight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fingers on this bitch. What's good, Cam? What kind of fucking weed is this? What kind of weed got all these goddamn fingers on this bitch? Y'all never, like... I thought that shit came like... This shit got 11. The fuck kind of strain is this? From the 50? You gonna have to figure that out, bruh.
The marijuana leaf. The long, slender fingers pointed at both ends are characterized by the serrated edges. Tiny hairs and resin on the leaf make it sticky to the touch. On the underside, a central vein runs up the middle of the leaf. Smaller hair-like veins extend out from this central vein to...
Hey, yo, Keith, bruh. Yo, you see this sugar leaf, bruh? This sugar leaf got 11 phalanges. What kind of dank got this many phalanges on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 11. There's a small one on one of these sides. But I thought them shit was like 5, 7. I ain't. Yeah, that's crazy too.
To the serrated edges.
This
resin is gelatinous in nature and is the cannabin, which is the narcotic of the plant. The leaves always have an odd number of finger-like blades, numbering from 5 to 13, appearing on each mature leaf.
That shit can have up to 13. Alright, well shit, bro. I mean, while we sitting here, watching some old schools, we didn't learn some shit. You have a sugar leaf with 13 phalanges on that bitch.
The flowering tops here above leaves have their own distinguishing features. The tops appear in a cluster formation enveloping the fruit or...
Why does that shit look like that? God damn, that's some ugly bud right there. That shit ugly. That's ugly.
Seeds. These tops are the portion of the plant most desired by those in the illegal traffic. An established connection in the suburbs. A rendezvous prearranged by telephone. The narcotics user is often very wary and suspicious. His primary concern, second only to desire his need for the drug, is his fear of detection. Marijuana has various stages of preparation. The rough stuff is usually bought in kilos, 2 2/10 pounds. It has a value of about $125 to $200 per bulk kilo.
What the fuck was the numbers that nigga just said, bruh?
Marijuana has various stages of preparation. The rough stuff is usually bought in kilos, 2 2/10 pounds. It has a value of about $125 to $200 per bulk.
$200 for a kilo. $200 for a kilo, bruh. How good was that weed, bruh? Is that weed good enough to get in the time machine and go back with $250 to get a kilo? Is that weed good enough to go in the time machine back to 1957, bruh?
Kilo. Sometimes the raw material is in pound quantities and sold about $60 to $90 per pound. Is the ordinary tobacco can. Wheat paper and regular white cigarette paper are used to roll the sticks, joints, or reefers, as the cigarettes are called. The matchstick or nail file is commonly used to tuck in the ends of the cigarettes after they are rolled. The premium part of the marijuana plant is the flowering tops. These consist of a cluster of leaves that enfold the seed.
Yeah, okay, real talk. That bud he just was holding didn't look terrible, bruh. It didn't look terrible. I mean, structurally, it's the same. It's the same. Like, kind of like.
Plant is the flowering tops. These consist of a cluster of leaves that enfold the seeds and contain the essence, the condensed cannabinol. The tops packed in a tobacco can have a wholesale value of about $15. It will finally produce 60 to 75 cigarettes, which sell at about $1 each. When the marijuana has been topped and dried, it is ready for the final preparation, manicuring. The leaves and other dried matter are rubbed into fine pieces. In a careful operation, all stems, seeds, and other rough matter are removed, leaving only the pulverized leaves. Even in this final, its color clearly distinguishes it from tobacco. The cigarettes are usually rolled in a double thickness of paper. This prevents rough stems from piercing the wrapper. This is especially important since they will probably pass through many hands before reaching the ultimate user.
And that was a little tiny ass bit.
The ends of the cigarette are tucked in to prevent the loose, dry contents from spilling out. The finished product, the reefer, $1 worth of poison, and an unmistakable piece of evidence that can be easily distinguished from an ordinary cigarette. Now the contact is complete. The buy is made.
That looked like that was gonna be a rough smoke, bro. Double paper, little tiny bit of weed in that bit. Yeah, that shit is a reefer. That's exactly what a reefer is.
A major crime is mushrooming on an officer's beat. Crimes, there is no victim who will enlist his aid and call his attention to the crime. This marks the peculiar nature of the narcotics problem. He must detect the crime as well as the criminal.
You just gotta find it.
Observance of inconsistencies is an axiom of good enforcement procedure. A new car, expensive clothes, and lodgings linked with a person of no apparent income indicates possible illegal activity and warrants further investigation.
What y'all about to do? Y'all about to light up a
tobacco cigarette with burning agents, to keep it lighted. For effect, the lungs are first filled with the smoke. Then a final mouthful is taken and inhaled with air. Some smoke is swallowed. It is held in for as long as possible to get the maximum effect. Sometimes the cigarette is held slightly away from the mouth, and with deep inhalations, smoke and air are sucked in at the same time. Whatever the method, the novice must be taught.
You said the what? Are y'all smoking like that? Are y'all holding the J-Way out here and just sucking in the side strings, bruh?
On a few drags will produce a toxic effect. The effects are unpredictable, appearing generally similar to overindulgence in alcohol. But the subject may become dangerous, and inflicting wounds may even seem comical to him. Inhibitions are relieved, and the user is extremely susceptible to suggestions. Delirium, increased imagination, hallucinations often follow. The eyes dilate.
What kind of weed was they getting so they ain't no nation?
Dimensions and depth perception are greatly affected by this drug. A single step may appear as a cliff. Activity is usually cautious and studied.
You said that a curve appears as a
Time perception is impaired by marijuana. Time seems to fly, and fast action seems slow for the addict.
y'all different, bruh.
And with the rise of the new day, it grows larger, like a silent cancer in the community. The problem festers beneath the surface, thriving on silence and secrecy. Admittedly, the task is not an easy one for the uniformed officer. It is basically a task of detection.
Wait on, man. You want to get high? Johnny's got some pot. Shut up. There's heat in here.
There's a vast collection of words peculiar to the narcotics trade. The field officer who makes himself familiar with his jargon can quickly sense the atmosphere undertone of a situation. While he has nothing concrete, this officer knows he has heard narcotics slang. So familiarizing himself with a new element on his beat, he's approaching the core of the silent problem growing around him.
So hold on, he
The
just
former
going
owners
into
were an
his,
old couple who operated a quiet, pleasant teenage hangout.
going to the
A
store
place to meet
talking
after
to the
school
owner
or have a
and the
malt
owner
after the
giving
movie.
a drop. Why is the owner
It was a
giving
place where the
drop,
officer
bruh?
had friends. Now changed. A wild thing. A place to watch at any rate. He must not reveal his suspicions. The evidence is slim and inconclusive. But with his attention focused toward possible narcotics traffic, he can be alert for further indications.
What you gonna do? Go around
A casual
smelling
exit through the rear door leading to the parking lot will provide the officer with a complete picture of the new malt. Changes should be observed, both.
Oh, that's right. This is a cop video. It's never get there. So now we can figure out how
The
cops.
pusher on his rounds casually waits the customer's signal to make contact.
So hold on. Is the shop owner in on this? Is this a?
The inevitable question of the user, are you holding? Both addict and pusher protect each other even though they exchange no mutual respect. Each depends upon the other. The buy is set. Get to his supply casually without any obvious act. In this case, he moves away simply to remove the sticks from his cigarette pack. Even the most casual observation is feared. Anyone could blow the whistle, so play it cool. That is the basic idea
This
behind all
shit is not
transactions.
the fuck slick at all.
The money has been placed between pages of the magazine. The page is dog-eared. The pusher changes cigarettes for money, leaving his merchandise inside. Action has been made. They've scored. The users, the heads, the tea-blowers hurry off to use their buy.
That was not slick.
Briefly,
That
your
was
clerk is by pushing the drug himself.
drug.
According to the records, one user will introduce 5 newcomers.
One user will introduce 5 newcomers. Did I introduce 5 people to weed? I might have.
Users now go to a place. The spot has already been chosen, one used before with success. A dead-end alley, safe from the danger of observation even from casual passers-by.
What they doing, bro?
Windows are usually closed and a confined area used. This both prevents the distinctive
The
odor from
hot
drifting
box,
out
hot
and
box, the
preserve the
old
precious
whip.
smoke for its
Yo, hot
maximum
box
effect.
in the old whip,
One
bro.
reefer at
That
a time
probably
is
was
usually
dope,
consumed by
bro.
a group, and a non-user could become contact high from
Probably
smoke.
listening to some
Suspicions already aroused by the jargon he has heard, he takes this opportunity to make further observations on the suspects.
You probably listening to some doo-wop in the way back, and this motherfucker trying to keep around the corner on the nigga.
The marijuana addict, unlike most other narcotic users, prefers company when smoking the drug. Thus, tea parties and getting high together is a common event for them.
Tea parties, that's what
Nothing
you call it. That's
unusual,
what they
a
was
car
calling
parked in an
session
alleyway,
back then?
a driver and 2 passengers. But to the officer, whose suspicions are already aroused, there is something unusual. On a warm, sunny afternoon, all the windows are rolled. Mark of a marijuana party.
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck, bro? This nigga calling headquarters.
Even as the tea party progresses, the young pusher awaits more customers for his poison. They know where to find the pusher. This customer, though, is not an addict, but the girl to whom the pusher introduced the weed. She is still a novice, but has found marijuana more gratifying than the goofball she was used to. And sometimes she will use them in combination. Typically, she comes now burdened with depression from another family argument. She searches the new means of escape. She's way down.
So now she a Hoover,
he knows the
bro?
feeling, not a physical need, but a mental craving. The misery of not having a crutch.
Oh, you see over there, Hoover? And that shit was only $1.
But others must be schooled in the finer points. Care must be taken in choosing the place where marijuana is smoked. Not only is the method of smoking peculiar to the drug, but the odor is unmistakable, similar to... At night, it is distinguished, too, by the fact that it burns much brighter than an ordinary cigarette.
What are you talking about?
Not a cash deal now, but a few more cents and she'll be ready to buy. A regular... She was advised that her safest move is to join the tea party. The investigation should not be obvious. Passers-by and others in the vicinity must not be alerted. At least one partner must be enlisted to make the actual investigation. Marijuana addicts are often dangerous to handle. Then, too, narcotics cases are difficult to prosecute in court. A second officer can corroborate evidence.
Yo, y'all about to get, y'all very...
The wary and suspicious attitude of the narcotic suspect makes apprehension difficult. The drug must be in the possession of the suspect. Thus, even a few seconds' warning may be enough to allow them to destroy the evidence.
The oil, bruh. Dick Tracy style, bruh. Oh, they about to get y'all niggas, bruh. Oh, little lady, better not go over there, bruh. Them niggas about to get caught, bruh.
A plan is laid out. Signals are established.
He grabbing on the revolver. What are you doing, lady? All right, now you see the cops there. You better back the fuck up.
Get the evidence. Eliminate all avenues of escape. The hands are the primary concern. Many narcotic suspects will attempt to destroy evidence even after capture. If possible, hold the hand.
And opened the door, bruh. Jumped in, opened the door, grabbed the weed, took the keys out, and just started grabbing niggas, bruh. Okay, this is 57 though. This is 57. So 57, I guess anything goes, bruh. Anything goes in 57. This motherfucker jump into the goddamn whip like, motherfucker, give me all that shit.
Until they are examined or cuffed. Order the fingers extended with palms up.
Oh, what you found? Dank.
Taking the suspect from the car, establish that the ground is clean. Anything that falls there now is his. Watch for any fast move to discard evidence. It is a trick of the narco suspect to carry drugs in a pocket with the bottom cut out. When he stands, the evidence falls to the ground where he disclaims it. Handcuff the narcotics prisoner with hands behind and palms out.
What? Hold on. They said it is customary for if you sell drugs to put your drugs in a pocket with a hole cut in them. Shit, motherfucker. Like, okay, hold on. You gotta remember though, this is 57. And I'm thinking about like 90 when you had a pocket full of stones, like little tiny rocks, bro, that's $20 a piece, bro. You had a hole in your pocket, bro. You losing them shits all over the street. Motherfuckers are just following you around waiting to see what the fuck falls out your pocket.
This hinders any attempt to get at evidence hidden on his person. And in the case of the heroin addict, it prevents him from scratching or burning needle marks or scars. Once cuffed, the suspect is searched for weapons and evidence. For the suspect, as it is... A wallet must be examined in full view of the prisoner and all money and valuables removed, counted, and returned to him. Before the second suspect is removed from the car, the driver is restrained by placing him in a temporary window pillory position to avoid attempted escape.
What the fuck, bruh? What, bruh? Yo, they allowed to put people in the window. Yo, they can statue a nigga in the window, bruh. Make you a goddamn window ornament, bruh. This nigga side mirror now, bruh. What, bruh? They allowed to do shit to that nigga? Like, what? That...
Officer obtains his partner's handcuffs. The suspect is then brought out with his held. Special care must be used in shaking down this suspect, since two prisoners must be watched by a single officer in the act of searching. The suspect is cuffed and searched.
Is this nigga gonna get put in the window? They gonna put two niggas in one window? What they gonna do?
Again, evidence is established before the suspect.
Oh, this nigga had all the reefers. He was the reefer chiefer. The keeper of the reefers.
Match packs should be opened. A roach, a marijuana butt is off.
Another reefer, bro. Definitely the reefer keeper.
And hidden behind the matches.
Yo, you see that nigga, bro? You see that cop just put that shit in his pocket, bro? He gonna keep that shit.
The third suspect is brought out, keeping her arms outstretched and hands open. Tell a woman that will be searched in jail by a matron or physician. Advise her to produce any drugs she has rather than let them be found by search. Frequently, a woman will surrender the drugs when her position is clear. Make the warning.
Frequently, a woman will surrender them. What kind of 50s? Man, I know women that was stuffing them shits in them. In the secret spots.
Strong, emphasizing that she will.
This nigga looking stupid as fuck in the window, bro. I think looking dumb as fuck in the window, bro.
Be under constant surveillance until the narcotics by female offenders.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know, they know the game plan. They know the game plan.
The suspects must be removed from the vicinity of the car to allow a shakedown. One officer guards the suspects, taking maximum precautions against possible escape. Look immediately for more evidence in the car. Search hubcaps, under seats, in and around the engine, inside light fixtures, the horn and steering column, and all areas under the dashboard. Check for special compartments as well as standard cavities, regardless of size. More detailed search, especially under the car, a garage lift.
Oh, yeah.
An officer's careful attention and understanding of narcotics has led to the arrest of suspects. It will not end here, for narcotics offenders often talk freely, and one arrest leads to another and still another. There are those who escape. With them, they carry the problem like a germ, perpetuating it. Where do they flee? In this bizarre crime known as the narcotics problem, there is no real escape. Thus, continued use of marijuana can lead to brain deterioration. There are only
brain deterioration.
And each of the silent.
Those days, that thing from the Addams family. Hey, bro. Yo, all right, Periscope Films, bro, dropping another one, bro. Yo, all right, yo, Goofballs and Teeth, 1957, bro. All right. That was dope, bro. That was dope. Man, that was dope, bro. Yo, Periscope Films, bro. Make sure y'all slide over there and let them know. Joey Nate school, old school. They got jumped over there, bro. Yo, album 76. I just finished this shit. 75. Cam still sending me beats and shit. And then working sending me beats for the next joint we doing. Gonna play the last two joints on 76 song called I Cannot. Let's jump in real fast, bro.
I cannot smoke enough. Smoke too much. I cannot smoke enough. But I smoke too much. I cannot smoke shit in my hand, getting crack open. Roll it up tight, light it and I'm smoking. Bag going full, but I keep dipping in it. Hydroponics, you see me swimming in it. Wings out wide. a Monday, juicy like Mutume. High up in my moon base, been up there for 2 days. Flip between blunts, got a stony on a new way. Burn mine down till my fingers get singes. THC is all that goes in my syringes. Who would try to smoke them dudes is off the hinges. I'm rolling up some purple when the shit is stupendous. After I get my bag, I disappear like ninjas. Smell like weed everywhere that I enter. Phillies with a blunt that I use as a beginner. 2 in the air every time is a win I smoke. But I smoke too much. I cannot smoke enough. But I smoke too much. Cannot smoke enough. In the air cause I got a blunt lit. If the weed ain't flame, then I do not want it. Inhaling dank, that will take you right there. That's all that my homies stay around. Wings on Thursday, lighting blunts get me high as the birthday. Good weed make a stony feel like it's my birthday. When I got good dank, I'll wake up early. I cannot smoke enough. But I smoke too much. I cannot smoke enough.
Say too, Jay. No, I haven't rolled up Jay's a little bit more workmanship. But no, I mean, I just got done burning this. OG Woods, and then I did a Franken Bloom, where I took this Great White Owl and this hard lemonade shit and roll. That shit slap, bro. If y'all can find these and put together a Franken Bloom, bro. Yeah, bro. That shit gonna post. That shit like 3 weeks out though. Then we got the OG after that. Like, I'm gonna be recording this shit. I got mad blunts to do. And mad Franken Blooms to put together. We got another song we gonna play before we slip slide. This is. I just wrote this late last night.
Hey, Walker on the top, running through the.
There's one thing that I learned, you gotta let them hate. Yeah, they gon' treat you like balloons, won't let you elevate. So many times I lost my mind, now I gotta meditate. We used to stand on corners, now we standing on business. Ain't be no organ donor, my soul staying with me. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this shit.
Hey, Walker on the top, running through
They say 2 blunts, rolling up weed is all you do. But I don't only roll dank, I roll my soul in it too. Built a whole club off smoking on dank. Just smoke up the JC, I hope you smell the stank. We grounded with it, and I push all the hate to the wayside. Inhaling, doing my own thing. Researching to develop my own strain. Blunt after blunt, I done burnt on. Soon as I wake up in the morning, I turn on. Purple bushes, got a different turf on it. I got a super big bag, I gotta work on it. Speed right through it like the Autobahn. 2 blunts filled way up with marijuana. Smoke in the air, one for me, one for James. I hope we can see how far that I came.
Thing that I learned, you gotta let them hate. Yeah, they gon' treat you like balloons, won't let you elevate. So many times I lost my mind, now I gotta meditate. We used to stand on corners, now we standing on business. Ain't be no organ donor, my soul staying with me. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this shit.
Hey, Walker on the top, running through the.
I put up one for Jay anyway. Always burn 2 every day. You can check my stoner resume.
Hey, walker on the top.
Y'all got some grabber. Got some grabber in this spliff, bro. That shit. That shit just did something different to me, bro. That shit got my whole trachea fuck. You bastard. Yeah, so we working on a couple other joints and shit. I do got, you know what, I got my little atomizer here. Let me drop some distills on it a bit real quick. Drop some distills there. We got some sun sherbet. Oh, this shit still got a lot of wax in it. This shit still got a lot of wax in it. We still gonna drop some of this hybrid sunset sherbet on this joint where we slide out. And we the Frankenblue that I rolled up, we put some of this in there too. But yeah, that video is a couple weeks out though. But you know what I mean, you can know what I mean, like that bitch. And now maybe one of the first to hit on that joint when it jump out. Joint now be gotta get to warm up. Alright. Really awesome. Come on, let's get some. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's that terpy, bruh. That's the little joint came in handy the other day when I was waiting for this nigga to bring me dank, bro. I usually got still this shit and like a little bit crumble around a bit, so that shit came in handy. Yo, I'm about to slide. I'm probably gonna write something different, bro. Me and my wife got some running around to do. I'm gonna holler at y'all, bro. Till next time, to a Mario Mouth, Bird Club, flat.